Beowulf connects to my project in the real world by allowing the hero's journey to be where it is today, with games, movies, and books by having the main protagonist get through difficult situations and getting rewarded if they get through the hardships. I thank you, Weber, for allowing me to do this, and hope you guys enjoy. Hrothgar and his men, and Beowulf's men, even some of Beowulf's men, they lost hope in Beowulf. Because he hasn't come back up for like 20 hours or so. A long time. But after Hrothgar's men left and was eating, Beowulf's men was like, hey, maybe he's not coming back up, maybe he's actually dead. Then, out of the blue, Beowulf came back, showing the head of Grendel, and they went to where Hrothgar was eating, right? So after that, Beowulf then put the head of Grendel right where Hrothgar was, showing him that, hey, you don't have to fear Beowulf or Grendel. And for 50 long years, Beowulf becomes king for 50 long years because of his great deeds. After Beowulf then gets a new challenge. There's a dragon guarding treasure or sleeping on treasure that's been patronizing his men for, I don't know, a long time.
But dragons are cool.
Beowulf had enough and then went to the dragon's lair. And the biggest character I'm going to also point out is Wiglaf.
His parents didn't love him.
I'll tell you more about Wiglaf anyway after. So after Beowulf then goes into the lair, because he's going to kill the dragon and regain, or show his glory and show why he's still why he's Beowulf.
I thought he was Beowulf because his name was Beowulf.
That too. But
valid.
But with the idea of his glory ending or going to end and him going to die of old age then in battle, he says, you know what, fuck it, let's fight this dragon. But after Beowulf rushes in, he fights the dragon, he starts losing because it's a dragon breathing fire and poison. Yeah,
I could tank it.
After this, Beowulf was losing against said dragon, and his men, except for one man, all the other men start leaving. They start running out of fear.
Hi, Hrothgar?
But Beowulf starts losing, and then his men starts leaving because they're scared of the dragon. But one man stays, and
was it Beowulf?
No, Wiglaf.
Wiglaf
is Beowulf's only true friend, and he was a traitor to Beowulf and the king. Don't remember the king's name, but he was a traitor his father was a traitor in his life.
Okay.
So after this, Beowulf and Wiglaf fight the dragon and win. But Beowulf was mortally wounded, and since they can't heal poison and fire from a corpse at this point, Beowulf's gonna die. So the last wish that Beowulf gave Wiglaf was to protect his family, or give treasure and be the leader for his army. After that, Wiglaf then he then becomes leader after Beowulf dies, right?
Makes sense.
Then the last wish was, or one of the biggest wishes was basically building a lighthouse and burning it, and for everybody to see who Beowulf was because he died with glory.
What does that have to do with the lighthouse?
They built a lighthouse and then burned the corpse of Beowulf with said lighthouse.
And he shined bright like a diamond.
Basically. And that's how Wiglaf then disciplined the army of Beowulf, because they ran like cowards instead of heroic men.
Ah.
So basically disciplined his followers.